Hello, I'm Bill Race here at News Channel 9 in the Stream Center, and we are going to give you a quick update here. Of course, we're coming back on the air at the top of the hour for Good Morning Chattanooga on News Channel 9. But I did want to tell you that it is 21 degrees, and we have a northwest wind, at least at the last observation. It was 20 miles per hour. And we still have some snow showers, snow flurries in the area, a little bit more of that going on in our eastern counties, as we've been explaining this week, that this storm system is going to be more to the east. So just wanted to continue to remind you about that. Now, as far as what else we can share with you at this point, we are going to just go through the graphics here. We have some snow showers still continuing. Would be even just some flurries, probably Chattanooga westward. More of an accumulating snow still possible in our eastern counties. And here is the storm tracker, and it's still showing the rotation of low pressure that's off the east coast, and it's spinning back the snow showers. When we get in a little closer here, it's still over Chattanooga, and then it looks like a little break in there as the rotation kind of leaves an empty spot there for precip. But over towards Murphy, I know our crew was in Benton, and it looked like they had 2 to 3 inches of snow. I was just estimating that by their way that they presented things. And so that is what we are kind of going into at this point. And let's see here. I was hoping to see comments. So let me get into that. Let me see if I can see that. Anyway, we continue to have the snow showers and flurries. That will likely continue this morning, even in Chattanooga, because it's going to be kind of with this energy that's coming in here, also from the northwest. We have 2 different types of energy sources here that is squeezing out these snow showers and flurries. But it has been a little more. But when I was getting Facebook comments earlier on my page, I was being told up to an inch around Chattanooga, an inch or 2 in some cases. But then as you went eastward, even some reports of 3 or 4 inches of snow. So that has been pretty common. Hello, everyone. So right now we have 21 degrees. The temperature in Crossville is a bitter cold 12. You add the wind in there, and as we were just looking at, the wind chill is 6 here, and we have -1 for a wind chill in Crossville. Dayton -4. Murphy 18. They're probably still seeing those snow showers there. And I see that it's still lightly snowing in North Cleveland from Shannon, a dusting in Bradley County. And you're going to have some dustings too. It's going to vary a bit. That's what happens in snow showers. You can have some variance in that. And we're not talking about real heavy amounts here anyway. But I do want to remind you that because of even on the roads where it has been able to melt some, it's going to refreeze, and we could have an issue with black ice the rest of this morning and really the rest of the day where it has snowed a little bit more. Here's a forecast for wind chill as we go into this evening, and it stays in the single digits, even below 0 at times and overnight. So that's some dangerous wind chill there. This is around sunrise on Sunday, 5 degrees for a wind chill in Chattanooga, 0 Lafayette and Calhoun, Crossville -3. And then things do improve a little bit as we get into the late day tomorrow and into the evening because the winds are going to be a little bit lighter. So as we go hour by hour, it's just cloudy, it says, but also some flurries or a snow shower, especially east by then. Temperatures holding in the 20s and windy all day. We go into the early morning hours of tonight, and temperatures falling into the teens, around 18 or so. And I'm thinking, though, that we're going to be a little colder than that before it's all said and done. Future track has an area of low pressure off to the east. This blue coloring is the snow, and it moves on off. This is 11 p.m., so it could last in our eastern counties for quite a few more hours before it's finally over with. I see your comments, and I appreciate it. I have about 2 inches here between Birchwood and Harrison. I know exactly what you're talking about. I think the roads are partially snow covered in some areas where they've had an inch or two of snow. Everything is sticking, but also some melting on some roads, and then a refreeze. So I think it's going to be a little bit slippery out there. Meantime, on Future Track, we see the clearing skies taking place again on Sunday after some clouds early on. And on Monday, looks like a mostly sunny day. We start to receive some southerly wind. And here was some estimations of any further accumulation. And a couple inches of snow still possible. Off to the east, Tellico Plains maybe end up with about 3 inches of snow. Already, though, they have had that. Brad, I'm with you on the ice. That's no good. So we have the snow showers weather alert day today, 25 for the high, but we've already had our high for the day, but we'll be managing in the 20s throughout the day. And then lows tonight, single digits in the higher elevations, 14 in Chattanooga, 34 degrees Sunday, just above freezing. Might struggle to get above freezing tomorrow, and then it does warm up from there. So we're going to be coming back on the air on News Channel 9 here in about 15 minutes. I see Calhoun, Tennessee is 18 degrees. This is from Michelle and feels like 7. We have like 3 inches or more of snow. And so that's a good example. Lewis Chapel, about 2 inches. And let's see if I see anything else here as far as amounts are concerned. I think still some accumulations in North Georgia down towards Chatsworth still possible. But as we go through the morning and early afternoon, the chances will become less and less for any accumulating snow like in Chatsworth. Okay, friends, we'll be back on the air here in just a bit as far as on News Channel 9 on your TV and or if you're watching online. So we appreciate you, and do be careful out there.